How do you feel about people calling their PWIs like the mini HBCU? Do not let them play with your money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a HBCU versus PWI video, you know. Too much. That's too much.
Don't be mad.
Okay, yeah. But I'm here with the lovely Miss Levi. And before we get started, just make sure you guys like and subscribe. And we're just gonna get into it.
Yeah.
So, first we're gonna start. Just tell the people where you go. And well, I'll start off with this.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so we went to high school together.
Hey.
Represent Worcester Central.
Sick.
And yeah, and so I go to PWI. I go to University of Cincinnati. Go Cats. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, and then Levi.
I'm Levi Brooks, and I go to the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, the largest HBCU in the nation.
Public.
So, no, it's the largest one.
Oh, period.
We big like that.
You're the #1 public.
Yeah, we are. FAMU, get to the back.
Period. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So, why did you choose your school? Why did you apply?
So I got to tour A&T before COVID hit when we were sophomores. And just the vibes on campus, like seeing, thank you, bless your heart. Seeing people just enjoying their time, Black people, and that was like the biggest thing for me, the vibe on campus. It felt like a family. And coming from the school where we went to, the Black kids was not comfortable. We were not comfortable. We were very uncomfortable in our classrooms, in our learning. So just being in a place where Black excellence was like the top priority was something that I really liked. But I still applied to like PWIs, but I eventually ended up going to A&T because it was the only school I really wanted to go to. By the end, I don't know, senior year really wore me out.
Facts.
I was like, I need a break. So yeah, I really wanted to go to A&T.
I chose my school because funny thing is, I really wanted to go to Howard and didn't get in, got B. And then I really thought I was gonna, seriously though. And then I really thought I was gonna go to Spelman. Like literally didn't apply to, not apply. I didn't commit to UC literally until like 2 or 3 days before the deadline because I was like, I'm going to Spelman. And then like, I ended up just choosing the financially better situation for me, which was UC. And let me just say, like, we low-key be having it going on. Like, I'm glad I'm here over OSU, period. I'll say that every single day. Like, this is crazy because, like, I really didn't think I was going to enjoy going to UC because I was like, everybody from my high school goes here. But, like, it's just a whole different vibe. Like, if you don't want to talk to them, you don't have to talk to them. I talked to a whole bunch of them, so we all still cool. But, yeah, that's why I chose my school, period. While we on it, how do you, because I've been seeing on TikTok, how do you feel about people calling their PWIs like the mini HBCU?
Y'all could never be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I love my Black kids who go to PWIs. I love you, TT. But y'all will never be. Like, it's just a whole different culture. You don't even know. No, it's just a whole different culture. Like, cause y'all have to like do it in your little groups. It's our whole campus that gets into it, you know? Like homecoming, D9 stuff, you know, like the probates and stuff, the step shows and all this stuff. So it's like the whole campus gets into it. So it's like when you have like 13,000, 14,000 other people into it.
That's facts. It'd be like 500. It'd be like 500, maybe like 1,000, depending on like what the event is. That's like our little our little group. But
so it's just different, you know, when you have the whole university. You know, we're like 80-something% Black. So yeah, so it's like. It's not even like close. 10%. Yeah. So it's like when you have that many people like in on it and like that, and even some the non-Black kids be in on it too. They have a good time. They gonna come to the party. So, you know, it's a lot of fun.
Rate like your overall school experience. Like give us a little breakdown of A&T.
Overall, I'm gonna give it an 8. But there's multiple reasons. One, I feel like I wasn't as socially active as I want to be, so I want to change that in my next few years. And I also think it will help because now I'm able to take my car down, because one of the main things was like, I'm not paying for this Uber across town. Because I'm like, you know, we're in Greensboro, which is a much smaller city than Cincinnati, so we can't walk down the street to go to the club or something like that. Like, we gotta drive, and we didn't have a car, so like Uber is just too expensive for that. Secondly, another thing, I don't know, dealing with some admin things, that's something that would like bring it down a little bit, because you have to be on time. Well, you have to be early for everything. You have to have your questions set out, and you have to make sure that you know what you're talking about, because
they try to play.
They try to play you a little bit.
PWI, HBCU, do not let them play with your money.
It's a problem on both. Just college.
College, period. They won't play with your money. Don't let them play with you.
But overall, I was really happy with my experience my first year, because going out of state, I was stressed.
Man.
I was stressed because I was like, I won't know anybody here. My family's like 6.5, 7 hours away. Like my parents, I have my grandparents closer, but like, you know, my mama is 7 hours away from me.
Right.
And I've never been that far away from her for that long of a time. But they just, once I got to A&T, everybody just made me feel like part of a family.
That's good.
And Aggie Pride is real. Like the people around the city, they're like, if we were on an Aggie bus one time, like one of the shuttles, and they like honk their horns, they wave it outside the window. And I had a friend who went to Walmart and somebody saw that they were wearing Aggie stuff and asked them about it. And the person paid for their groceries.
Oh!
So it's like, Aggie Pride is real. And it's the whole city. Really.
Yeah. I'm going to rate mine, I'm going to give it like an 8.5. But I ain't going to give it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to say 8.5 because I really, honestly, like, Cincy people are really, like, down to earth. Like, it's a smaller city than Columbus, and I feel like everybody's, like, really, like, very, like, tight-knit. Like, there's this running joke about how, like, adults will be repping, like, their high schools because it's, like, that serious. Like, that just shows, like, how close-knit they are. Our academics, bro, like, low-key, they got it, like, I just feel like I haven't really had any, like, serious problems with, like, any professors. Like, they actually be wanting, like, y'all to be there to learn, and, like, you can literally go to them for help, even though we're, like, a big university, and, like, some of the classes you're, like, have 500 people with, like, you can still, like, make, like, a personal relationship with, like, some professors. Now, I only been through 1 year, so I'm just speaking on last year. But so far, like, that's been my experience. Like, I feel like I could actually learn. Sometimes it was a little rough, but I think it was just rough because college is rough, not like, not because they were personally like trying to be rough. I like that. What I think because it's COVID though, but I wish we had like just a little bit more things to do, because there'd be some like weekends, like the weekends leading up to like homecoming are always super dead because everybody's like getting prepared for that. So like, because there's gonna be stuff like the entire week, so there don't be nothing to do. But like sometimes I wish there was like just a little bit more to do to like, or like a variety of things, because not like going out isn't everybody's thing, but some people would much rather have like a Friday night like game night on campus, or like random things like that. I also really like that we can sit in our stadium, because trust,
that's fun.
Trust, if it's one place I'm gonna be, it's Nippert, bro. I'm gonna be at Nippert. Even
True stadium be locked.
Nah, bro.
You're not getting through that door.
The only time you can't go is like when it's game days, because like the security like be around, so you better have that ticket. But other than that, like, I love sitting like at TUC, love sitting on campus. The people there are super friendly. Like you can literally just like, I met so many people just from standing in line at the dining halls. Like, love y'all, So 8.5.
Okay, yeah. I have a question for you. Maybe think of, how is homecoming at your school?
It's probably nothing to y'all. We have the homecoming game, which was lit. There was
That's because you got a good football team this year.
I know. If we did it, I don't know, but I don't know if the experience would have been any different. But there was the one Alpha tailgate, which I didn't go to because I was at the game. It was like kind of happening at the same time. Then there was like the white people tailgate, you know, the regular. Not too much, but what else is there? There was a step show like the day before, I want to say, which I didn't go to because I was being dumb and didn't buy a ticket on time. Let me, if it's anything I'm gonna say, but probably more for y'all, but especially, bro, as soon as you see the flyer and you think about going, buy that ticket, buy the early bird, bro. Because $10, it may seem expensive, but you want to know what's expensive? $25. And now you, bro, $30.
Because y'all the queues. Queue party was 30. I was like, hey.
So you're depressed when all your friends are going in. You either got to force yourself to pay $25 or you got to miss out and watch it from Instagram. Like, that's not fun. And if you can't go anymore, guess what? There's somebody who needs one. Now you're making bread.
But don't be that person who got a ticket for $10 and is selling it for $50. You're crazy. You're out of your mind.
You're sick. Our homecoming wasn't bad. And then there was like the after party. which wasn't bad. So like it's not bad, but it definitely is kind of like every other weekend outside of the game, because the game environment, I'm gonna say UC has like one of the best game environments, I feel like.
Well, yeah, your team is really good.
It's big, but it's not too big. Like it's not like OSU. Like OSU can feel so lost. Like you just another regular person, but like, girl, during game days we y'all know it's tight. But yeah, it wasn't like yours.
Well, is your homecoming like one day, like or like the weekend?
No, it's a whole week.
It's like ours too.
Yeah,
it's all week. But it's from Sunday to Sunday. And
it's just Monday to Saturday.
No, it's Sunday to Sunday.
Okay.
And ours is always the week of Halloween. Like, so it's like the end of the week is like Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a mess. They go crazy.
No, because one thing PWIs don't play about is Halloween. Halloween.
No, nobody plays about Halloween at that point.
Biggest like weekend of the year.
Yeah, for college, yeah.
Halloween. And you better have your stuff early.
Oh my gosh.
I was so impressed because my costume was cute, but it was giving very much last minute. Like I want something that's very much like put together. Like I knew what I was doing this time around. So
homecoming at our school, it's 1 week like yours, and there's a whole bunch of stuff during the week like yours too. It's like we had, I remember it was there was a fashion show, there was the step show. Yeah, the fashion show, they eat every time. I'm telling you, they do whatever they have to do, and the boys, they eat. They eat. There's this one guy who was in like 6-inch like pleaser pumps, like the stripper ones. I said, oh my gosh, he was everything, and he like dropped to the floor. I was like, sir, you're everything right now. It was just too good.
But that's what I feel like we're missing.
It's the babies.
So I feel like we're missing is like there's not enough of different types of black people, which there is, but it's not like a bigger group. Like, you know what I mean, of like being who you are, because you kind of have to like conform to like this one like kind of idea of blackness being out of like a PWI. And if that's not you, it's like you
get isolated
like very easily. Or you can easily find like other people to hang out with, but they're most likely not going to be black, because there's not that there's not other black people that enjoy those things. It's just like exactly, and everybody's just trying to fit into the same space. So that's definitely one thing I definitely say I don't really like about the PWIs. Yeah,
I will say I have never seen so many black people who skate. Not roller skate. I'm talking about like skateboard, longboard.
Skating at my school too.
They be going crazy right in front of the student center. I be watching them like, go ahead, but like don't fall, because I be seeing them and I'm like, girl, please don't fall. You don't even know,
my Cincy campus, they be zooming. I'll just be looking.
You better
like,
get out the way
it's
too.
So like the campus has like it's kind of
Cincy got hills.
So I'm just like, if you trip and fall, bro, because they be in your way though. Like you try to move out the way for them, and then they get in your way again. And I'm like, bro, I just made room for you, and now you want to zigzag through me. I don't like that. Would you say that the institution prepares you as a black person to go into the real world? Now, this is just from your 1 year, but
yeah, I think so, because black excellence is like the first priority. If it's a major requirement, it's like a B-. It's the lowest you can get. And same if you're taking an honors course, like if you're in the honors program, you're taking an honors course, it's the same thing. You have to get a B- or higher, or you don't get credit for that honors course. Like I think you get credit for the course, but you don't get the honors credit. Don't quote me on that. Make sure you look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Wow, I didn't even.
Yeah.
Got y'all working.
No, because but that's something my dad told me anyway. He said about HBCUs that they usually do grade harder, or at least expect better grades.
Right. Which honestly is good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Like at UC and just PWI's period, like you are just another person. So like if you're slipping, like there's not really gonna be anybody to like check you to be like, hey Levi, like I noticed that like in chem you're not doing that well. Are you going to office hours? Are you going to SI? Like there's not gonna be anybody like, in your corner like that. Like they're going to let you fail and they're gonna make you pay again for the class. They're not really worried about like, I don't know, just because there's just so many people, like there's not really people like making that connection. Not that you can't, but like unless you go out your way to do it, there's nobody like across the board saying like, we want you guys to succeed, we want you guys to do well, da 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 da. At least in class it's not like that the same way like HBCUs are. Like,
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Especially like bigger ones like your school.
Right.
Like your school is like 2 times my school.
Oh yeah.
You're like maybe probably a little bit more. Oh, how many undergrad do you have?
We had 7,000-ish, 7, 8.
Undergrad? Or was that
freshman? No, that was freshman.
Yeah, I was like, I thought, what is it? It's like 30 almost.
30
right?
something, yeah.
Yeah, so you're like literally like 2.5 times bigger than us for the undergrad population. Wow. And so it's like, obviously it's gonna be a little bit harder to do that, but still it's like, it's just a different belief overall.
Yeah, but but your professors will make sure that they mention that throughout like lectures and stuff. Yeah, professors won't be doing that. Half the time, you don't even be there if they did say it.
Right.
You know?
Because because we, low-key, you get kind of in trouble for not being in class.
No.
Like, not by the university, but like by the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Like, teachers set their own rules. Like, I have one class that was like, if you're absent, you lose points. So,
no,
low-key, I didn't like that class, but
that was my bio class, low-key. But like, you could still skip it if you want to. Like, just don't expect to pass that class.
Yeah.
Like, the way he did it, it was, I don't have time to get into it, but if y'all know, y'all know. But like literally like chem, nobody, especially because I had an 8 a.m. lecture and sometimes I would go, but there would maybe be 50 to 100 people in the class. And mind you, the whole lecture has like 500 people. You can see exam day, you can't even find a seat because everybody and their mother is finally like showing up. Because you could watch the lectures like from online.
Oh yeah.
And anytime you wanted. So it was like be up at 8 a.m. for what?
Nah. That's a tip for y'all non-college students. You go to college, do not get an 8 a.m. unless you have to.
Unless you have to.
Like, but the way you schedule is packed.
Bro,
like that way they had it that way.
The way they set it up, like it's kind of annoying because if I could avoid it, I would. But I don't mind being up at class at 9. I'm gonna be quite honest because I like having the classes done by 2 p.m.
I understand
I do not want to still be in a classroom because like this year I have anatomy lab from 4:50 to 6:50 p.m. on like
no,
Tuesdays.
The labs are sick. Like they're sick for that, for making labs at like 7 p.m.
That's what I'm saying. But my friend had it from what was it, like 6 to 9 last year. And
I had a friend like that too. She had a chem lab.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a chem lab. That's insane because especially it's a day that you have a longer lab, you're literally leaving at 9 p.m.
And it's like not safe low key because especially for us girls out there.
Facts.
You do not need to be walking around the streets in the dead of night.
UC's campus is actually really safe.
Okay, because we be having random people low key.
But on that actual campus,
not the outside.
I can't speak for the outskirts.
No, the outskirts.
I can't speak for that.
No, our whole campus is like your campus is open too, but like yours is big enough that there's like a sheltered part in the inner part.
Right.
But like ours is like random people be there sometimes. Like random people. Like I saw a grown man one time and I was like, sir, leave.
What are you doing?
Leave the premises, sir. I don't know why
people be bringing their dogs to like walk around campus and I'm like, this is not like OSU because OSU like
it's so big it doesn't matter.
It's so big it doesn't matter and it bleeds into like downtown, so you don't even
all
know
of
like
Columbus at that point.
Literally, like you don't even know what parts are campus and what parts are not because OSU stuff is gonna be everywhere anyway. But that's a little bit different because there's actual like I don't know. There's just so many people that already like live in that area.
Yeah.
UC is not like that. Like
no, it's a campus.
There's no reason for you to actually have driven your way up here to be walking your dog.
No,
it like that doesn't make getting on my nerves. Because like people will bring their dogs like into the library.
Ew.
Can we talk about that? Actually, stop bringing your dogs into the library, man.
They're loud. Nobody wants to hear that. They're panting. How? No.
No, stop doing it.
No.
Anyway. That's not on that. Okay, well, I guess we were already kind of talking about this, but I was gonna ask you if you think your curriculum is more challenging, but I think it already kind of is.
I don't know if I would say it was more challenging. I was just saying that I just think they expect more out of you.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't say that. Like I don't think you're doing less work than me. Well, also you're like pharmacy pre-med.
Yeah,
so you're doing more work.
Like I'm doing work anyway, but
regardless. But I think you on the same track as someone else at my school is doing the same level
that
work.
Makes sense.
It's just that the grades are expected. Like for your classes, what's an A? Like what grade percentage is an actual A, not an A minus?
It's like it depends on the class, but like a 94 to 100 because there's no A pluses in college.
Yeah.
But
okay, then that's the same too.
Yeah, like 94 to 100.
Yeah. So it's like I don't think that the level of work is harder. I just think that they expect higher grades, for especially if you want to graduate on time.
That's good.
So I think that's what it is. You're not doing less work.
it really,
Then
if
someone
to
on the
be
same
quite
track.
honest, at least for the first year, don't be that much.
No, yeah.
It don't be that much work. Like y'all just don't got your lives together. It don't be like I'm not saying I didn't have to put that time in, but like especially fall semester, I literally used to have my Friday and Saturdays free for sure. Like
oh yeah,
and
like
even
I
Monday afternoons I usually didn't do work. I would just go to my 2 classes and then I'd chill for the rest of the day.
No, yeah.
And then it was like Tuesday through Thursday. That's when I was really like
doing work. Yeah.
And Sundays always, but like.
No, like
I wasn't really working that hard.
If you're taking like regular freshman classes, like gen eds, and maybe a couple of your like major requirements, the freshman year should not be too hard, bro. Unless if you just pick the wrong major for yourself. But like, see, the problem is y'all get away from your parents for the first time ever, and you're living on your own, and so you want to act a fool. So you just want to act a fool, and I understand that. Go out and party and have fun, but like be responsible.
Why are you at Top Cats on Tuesday?
No, like, and you got homework. You got a whole paper due.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you got at 8 a.m. in the morning.
And also,
what are you doing?
Y'all got to be reading the syllabus.
Please
study the syllabas.
Please.
You should know exactly what your professor requires. So that way, when you get to midterms, it's not a surprise. You know what I mean? You don't walk in on exam day and you don't even know when exam day is. They literally tell you the first day of class. You know exactly when all of your exams are. So you should be able to plan your
and pretty much all your assignments.
Yeah, you know exactly
That's the good
what
thing
kind
about
of work you
college.
need to do.
Because high school, they would hand you homework and be like, it's due tomorrow.
In college, because the classes alternate days, you're always going to at least have one day to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there really is no reason to get your work done unless you're being distracted. But that doesn't exclude things being hard, because sometimes...
No, things are going to be hard. Like certain things are going to be hard. But you can do it. And it's like freshman year, you have to try your best and you have to be on top of your stuff, because once you get a little older, okay, you can slip up here and there in a class. You might get a lower grade than you're used to in a class, and that's okay because your GPA is already good from freshman and
you gotta
it's like high school,
foundation, bro.
It's literally like high school
foundation, because you're gonna start once, especially when you start taking those major specific classes,
those 400 level.
Woo!
I took one over the summer. Sick.
You gotta set that foundation so that way, if you're normally getting like A's and B's, you can have A, B, and maybe a C.
Right, if it's like a really hard class. Yeah.
Because at least you pass. You know what I mean? You passed, you got it done, and it's not affecting your GPA too bad because, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but some of us gotta go to grad school.
Yeah.
And C's may get degrees, but they don't get you into grad school. I think I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. They don't get you into grad school, so you know what I mean? And that doesn't mean you can't get one C, but you can't get consistencies.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. But it all comes with time. Next is, I think you guys talked about this too, but your school spirit. How's your Aggie pride?
It's crazy. There's a whole, like I told you, like even the whole town around has like Aggie pride. Like it's just everybody.
Yeah.
The teachers, the admin, the students, the parents, the Greensboro people. Everybody has Aggie pride. You used to sit on football game days. It's a mess. The whole city is a mess because everybody, the old heads, all coming out to tailgate. It's just they bringing their smokers.
Still fit in the shirt.
Yeah, they trying to fit in their 1987 class shirt, you know. So it's like it's just fun. Like there's so much just pride.
Yeah,
it's a family.
I definitely say it's up there.
No, yeah,
it's up there. Like especially with the Bengals being right there too. Like you just become like a bandwagon Bengals fan if you weren't already from Cincinnati. Like you're just gonna love both because it runs so deep in the city, and if you like baseball you can become a Reds fan too. But
I forgot they were down there.
Everybody, like, I like the way UC does it because it's a little bit different from how I feel the connection between OSU and Columbus, and maybe I just don't know because I don't live like right next to OSU, but like at UC they have a lot of programs that are set up to like get students to that school. So like so a lot of students, like they know that like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to UC because of this, that, and the third. They have a lot of scholarships for Cincinnati public schools, which I don't know if OSU does the same thing.
I haven't heard of OSU doing that.
Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I would know if they did, but don't quote me if y'all know.
Yeah, because we in the area, they should have let me.
That's what I'm saying. But like, they like really put an emphasis to, especially with the public schools, because it means my people are getting it too. So it's just nice to know that like, they have programs to like just like keep it going and getting people like in the school. But I definitely say everybody's very much cats by 90, you know, all day, every day. You see it everywhere. There's like literally the tailgates on campus be more parents than students. All the students are at the frat tailgates. All the parents are up on the parking garages, listening to the band. I remember like homecoming, they brought out like the parents who like were in the UC band, and they got to do like, they do this little like rundown, like, cause like, that's why I love Nipper. Nipper is in the ground. So they like do this thing, look at the start of games, the band will like run down like onto the field, do the little show at the beginning of the game, and then go back to their seats. But the parents got to do that too, which was nice, because I just feel like everything like kind of feeds back into each other. Like you start like in high school, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go here, and then you're alumni, and then kind of give back. So it's very much tight-knit families. I definitely say the school pride is there, especially during games. Now basketball games I can't speak of. We don't really like our basketball team.
I didn't go to a basketball game because
I didn't go to a single one either.
The COVID ones, COVID was raging, and y'all was not wearing your mask, and it's indoors. Did you have a COVID dorm?
We did.
Yeah, ours was Haley Hall.
Ours was there was Schneider, but then they opened Schneider up when
I'd be sick if they threw me in Schneider.
The mask mandate was lifted. Then people were being moved out of Daniels, which is the traditional dorm. They're being moved out of Daniels and went to Schneider.
They tried to kill me.
Semester. So
they needed to fumigate.
Yeah, but they had like the nice little like testing area. It was real quick. You just signed up online and you went in and went out. But definitely like everybody kind of had a scare that like first week, because the dorms, like your body's getting used to like different germs. So like we were all like sick, and we were like, what's going on? So we were all like running in, getting tested, and our tests were coming back negative, and then we're like, okay, it's just the dorms. But
yeah, because the dorms be having mold. We know what y'all be doing universities. Trying to kill you.
It doesn't matter the school.
No.
It doesn't matter.
All of them got mold.
Every single one of them have mold.
Definitely trying to kill us.
We also talked about this, but I'm just gonna add in there. Social life. What would you rate the social life at least now?
Probably a 10. There's a party every night. There's literally a party every night, whether it be a D9 party, one of the random clubs by what's his name? I think his name is Star. Well, I forget his name, but this is one guy. He like does all the events, and he's actually nice. He's really nice. But
is he a student?
He graduated this year.
Oh, okay, nice. So
but he like made his own like entertainment company.
That's
so
he
should.
Yeah.
You know, entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs. Right. But there's parties literally every day. Like every day. Or you could just go to the student center, something go and pop it off in there. You could go to Williams sometimes it'd be a mess in Williams. Like that. Minicab is always jumping. It's just a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of excitement.
I would say,
you know, black people always gonna do something. Like right in front of the student center, they be blasting music and they skating and they having a good time.
That's what I like to see. I feel like I'll give ours like a 7.5 to 8, just because I feel like there's a lot of black people on our campus, but they don't be out. Like, yes, you get the people who are out, but then sometimes it's like you want to see different faces, which I don't even know why I'm saying that, because I'd be the main one that's out all the time. But like, it'd be sad because like, I don't know, I just feel like I want like a more of an environment for like everybody to feel like they can come out, even if it's not to a party, but I just feel like everybody should be able to like feel comfortable to just like
want to go to a party.
Yeah, we're just like, we throw a lot of events because like we're one of the only, if we're not the only, we're one of the very few, but we have our own, we're one of the very few schools that has a center that's just for African Americans. It's called the UCAACRC. Y'all know, African American Resource Center. I think I'm forgetting a letter, but still. Oh, African American Cultural Resource Center. There we go. But that's high-key the place to be. Like, there's always something going on. A lot of education.
It's like your own student center.
Yeah, it's literally like our own student center.
Yeah, that's
cool. Literally just for black people. There's like a quiet lounge. There's like the main lounge, which can be like loud and wherever. And then there's like another lounge, which is like an in-between of both. And this is just like when no events are going on. But like, I wish people utilize it more. It's a little bit out the way on campus, but I should have used it more. But it's definitely the place to be, just to like, you know, if you happen to be in that area, just pop in. Just pop in. And It's nice because whenever like, you know, different organizations want to like hold events, you always have a spot at the centers because you're trying to compete with all these white people. You can't be you can't be trying to compete with them, you know what I mean? But you go to the center's gonna be available as long as you book it on time, you know what I mean? Like the center's gonna be available to do what you need to do. But I definitely say, not that we need more stuff, it's just I wish people were like more willing to just like throw away the shame for a little bit and just go out. Like so many times, like, and I don't even like going out like partying, like just being at stuff, because I would just go to stuff by myself and just meet different people. Oh, Chichi, how do you know them? Oh, well, we met at this game night. We met at this.
You better than me.
You just gotta do it. Like at first, it's really nerve wracking because you're like, oh my god, like I'm really in here by myself. But then afterwards, guess what? Somebody else came by themselves. Now y'all friends. Look at it.
See, I need to
look at it.
Do that.
That's what you got.
That's what I meant. Like I need to get more get out more.
Yeah, because once you do it, you don't even have to do it a bunch of times. You find your person. Oh, cool. Like I feel like I haven't really connected that many people either. We should go to the next thing together.
Okay.
Now y'all tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just gotta like. And a lot of times, like I'll just keep running into like the same people, and it's like, oh hey, I remember you from this and whatever. How's life? Like you want to go eat after this? That's the hard part. I definitely say that. That's definitely meeting new people is hard because like that's what I was scared about going to UC, because I was ready to meet new people, but I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to like, I don't know, like connect with other people because like I only talked to I thought I was only gonna talk to the people that I went to school with, which I didn't want to do because I was like, I already know them. It's not like I was trying to cut y'all off, all love, but I was like, I don't know, like senior year was like, not like traumatic, but like, it's definitely low-key lonely. Like, I feel like all the white people betrayed me. I don't know.
It was traumatic.
I don't know. Okay, next is the dining hall / the food. What would you rate?
Okay, let's talk about Williams. Okay, first of all, Williams needs to be bigger. It needs to be bigger. We need to add on or something, because when it's packed, the line is all the way snipped.
Girl, that's stadium view, bro. But is it like a good dining hall?
It's all right. Some of the food is okay, but y'all getting extra stingy with the pizza slices. I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. Why in the hell are you taking an 8-slice pizza and cutting it into 16 slices, and then you want to hand me 2 of those mini slices?
Oh, they blew it?
No, as if that's not one slice of pizza. Are you serious?
No, they're sick.
You see how big I am?
They're sick.
You see how big I am? 1 slice pizza? Are you serious? No.
How many dining halls do you guys have?
We only have 2. We only have 2.
We have...
Y'all have so many.
I think we have like 6. Hold on, we have Mickey Max, which is it's like Bearcats Cafe now, but that's Mickey Max, period. Catskeller is new. There's Center Court on the green. Center Court on the green. What else is there? There's the DAP Cafe Buying, if you're gonna count that. Stadium View and Market Point. Yeah, so we have 6.
And then you have like restaurants too.
Yeah, then we have a whole bunch of
we have restaurants, but like we got Chick-fil-A. Everybody has Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you gotta have Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
We got McAllister's. We got Qdoba and stuff like that. We got a Einstein's Bagels. That's fire. Actually. And then we obviously
we got a Panera.
Oh, I want a Panera, please, Lord. We need an Asian spot really, and the pizza
spot.
Girl,
let me tell you about Ninja
sushi.
Grill. We got like 3 sushi spots, bro, and a kung fu tea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick. That's
or
what we need to talk about.
Stuff. I think it's kung fu tea. Yeah.
We need to talk about it because the PWIs be feeding their people.
We do.
Black schools, HBCUs. Why do we have like 1 large dining hall and then mini caf? Why do we have that in CAT? We had too many students to have that small.
Y'all do need another, because they acting like y'all got 3,000 students.
No, we have 14K. Once these freshmen come in, it's gonna be 14K.
But yeah, we have like 6. We have 6 dining halls, and one of our stays up until 12.
Okay, Chichi, I'm itching because it's sickening. It's sickening. Why does the dining hall close at 7:30 and 8 if we're lucky? Are you serious? Southern people, I hate you. I'm kidding. Why do you close food places at like 8 p.m.
Do you know how many times we used to sit in center court till 11:59?
Because I'm hungry.
Bro, I used to pull up to center court at 11 o'clock sometimes.
Yes.
Like the times I just be by myself, I just pull up at 11 and then.
Because I'm hungry. Who eats dinner at 7 and is done for the night?
And those used to be my best meals.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Because it sends you right to sleep.
Yeah, right to sleep.
Right to sleep because you got the itis.
Yeah.
But it's sickening. Southern people, I don't like y'all because what are y'all doing?
Because they be eating dinner at 3
No,
p.m.
because it's supper. Like what?
Yeah.
It's 2 in the afternoon. This is lunch. Like
because especially before, like especially like towards the end of like both semesters, like when we were all getting a little broke, we had just enough money to get to the party. We ain't got no money to get no food before.
Right, all them flex dollars.
We gonna stop at the dining hall. So do you guys? Because we had an unlimited meal plan, all freshmen do. So you have to swipe just to say that like you got the plan for unlimited, and you just walk in. What do you like? How does?
What? So you get? Oh, you don't have money though. Like you don't get flexible. You don't get like.
No,
dollars.
we do get money, but you don't use those at the. I mean, you can, but like it's very much overpriced. Like one meal, like y'all, you see people know at Stadium View is like almost $11.
Oh,
it's a chicken sandwich and fries. And
but you use
a
the
small
money.
drink.
You use like the money on the card for like Chick-fil-A though, right?
Yeah, you use that for like Chick-fil-A. A lot of the restaurants are like right around also use Bearcat card. Just like, hey, you guys got Bearcat card. It's usually like there's usually like a Bearcat card sign like outside of like their store. So you get when you have the unlimited meal plan, you get $150. So which was not enough.
No, that's not enough.
Not enough. Not when we pay almost $3,000 for that thing. But you get $150. So I usually use that on like Chick-fil-A, Panera, Ninja Grill, like all those surrounding stuff. Never for the dining hall because it
that doesn't make sense. It's a swipe,
No.
That's how ours is too, except we got to pick your plan. There's different plans. But if you're going to NCAT and you're a freshman, pick meal plan B. Do not pick unlimited. That's no.
Unlimited.
Do not do it.
At UC you have to have it. But like afterwards, like mine is 2 swipes a week. That's what I have now. Just because like I have labs and stuff that like are on campus, so sometimes you just need to be able to get a little.
But how much money you get?
Like $45.
Cheat. Oh, but you don't have to pay that much.
Yeah, I don't have to pay that much because I'm paying $400 for the thing versus like 25, 27, however much it costs now for the unlimited. So unlimited was kind of good. Like it was nice though, but it's like why so much?
So yeah, it's just too many swipes.
I feel like they just need to make it where you can do 3 to 4 swipes a day. Whatever that math is. So let's say 4. 4 times 7 is 28 times 16. Whatever that math is, somebody do it.
That's wild, yeah.
That's a whole lot of math. But whatever that math is, that's what they need to make it because I feel like that was reasonable and I feel like that's how many times, at least for like underneath the unlimited. If you want, if you wanted like a decent plan that's gonna make sure that you can eat at least every day, that's what I would do. That's
what ours was, like B. Like if you get B, like it's 14 swipes a week. And so like every Sunday it goes back to 14. And then you get 350 flex dollars. I don't know how much it costs though.
Oh, okay.
But that's what my plan was, and that's what a lot of freshmen plan is, because it's the best plan if you're a freshman. It's the best plan. You can go to Williams or Minicaf 2 times a day for the whole week. Well, really, yeah, for the whole week. And then you got 350. You just gotta make that 350 last, because a lot of people be foolish and you spend the whole 350 in the first month and a half. And you got a whole like 2 months left of class.
So can you add money on yours? Okay.
Yeah, you can. From out like a credit card or something, you could add more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do that too. But I
didn't do that.
I won't be doing that because
it's a waste.
At that point, it only like I was thinking about it. It only makes sense if like, let's say for some like the laundry back in the day, you used to only be able to use your Bearcat card. So like, you would have to load money on your Bearcat card
for that.
Yeah, but now
money.
It's through your phone. You can't even use cash, bro.
Oh, you have to have a card?
Bro, you have to scan a QR code that's connected, like and you better hope you have Apple Pay on your phone. You gotta connect your card to it, and then it automatically like charges it.
Oh no.
That's how our laundry thingy worked. And it was $1.50 to wash, $1.25 to dry. And them washers were literally like scams because the washer used to be so small, but the dryer used to be huge. So I would literally I would use both washers for like one load and then put it all in the same dryer.
That's what I did. My comforter definitely got burned by the dryer.
Oh,
Definitely was like a silky part that was like burned. It was like melted a little bit.
They did too much.
They did me dirty with that one, but that's okay.
And you'd always find, I remember somebody took my stuff out.
Ooh.
I was so mad.
You better be on time, but some people are just crazy.
No, my problem is I like to leave stuff in there.
Did
you have a laundry bag? Because that was the best thing
investment
ever. Bro. Mine was only $6, but still, I'm so happy. I still use it here because
I should got a rolling one though. Because I had the bag, but we had an elevator, so I really could have used a rolling one.
See, let me tell you about these UC elevators. They
okay,
don't have
slow.
You flying, girl.
Ooh, ours are slow.
Flying. It was scary. I don't know.
That's scary. No, but ours is scary because it would make noises.
You guys know, you go into Sayona, going up, and then you shoom, bro.
Sick.
And there was like, it was really weird because there's like there's 14 floors, right? Mm-hmm. But one of them's ground level. And then it like skips 13. It's like 12 to 14. And I'm like, I don't like that. Like on the actual like numbers skip. Like
a lot of buildings do that. Yeah. Or it'll be like a button that doesn't have a number by it, and that's 13.
And I don't like that.
No, a lot of buildings be doing that, bro.
I don't like that. You see why y'all doing that? Morgan's and Sayona will literally send you flying. I haven't been in Marion Spencer, but I'm assuming they're the same freaking way. Or it'll be like going down, and then you like straight to the bottom.
Ours was slow. I'm telling you, one time I was in the elevator, and that thing ours would shake. Sometimes.
Bro, that was a Turner elevator. Bro.
It was shake. I promise you I was in the elevator and it was making noises and it was shaking. I was like, hell, I'm gonna die. I was like, you know what? This is the worst way to go out. This is so embarrassing.
I really have no problem taking stairs. Yeah. Well, thanks Levi for being here. We can maybe do a part 2.
Yes.
Maybe like sometime soon. Anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thanks Levi for being here. Woo!
And comment.
And make sure to comment, period.
On what school you go to, what grade you're in, what you're studying.
Or what school you'd like to go to.
Yeah, if you would, you're a little high school girly.
Or, I don't know. That's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.